Hello everyone. How are you guys doing today? So today I have a very fun topic and I don't think anyone has ever talked about this, about self-love the way I'm going to talk about it today. So today I want to talk about how does life look and feel like after you really love yourself. I feel like a lot of people talk about self love, self love, self love, but nobody knows what that truly means. Nobody knows how it looks like. I think most people think that it looks like taking a bath salt, like putting on some makeup, dressing cute, taking yourself on a date. And no, self love is not that at all. So, I'm going to tell you from personal experience what a life looks like after you truly love yourself. But first, I'm going to start with how a life looks like before you truly love yourself. That way, you can see the contrast. Okay, so how does life look like before you truly love yourself? Well, personally, I'm going to talk about me, how my life looked like before self love. I placed my value on my competitors' losses or losses, however you say it. So, like at my corporate job, even in college, if someone did a bad job, I felt good because then my worth got higher, it increased. There was always a competition everywhere I went college, job, school, at the gym, there was always some type of comparison. I always placed my worth on my boss's compliments on my work. I always placed my happiness on other people's jealousy and envy towards me. I believed that if people, especially girls, if girls were jealous and envious of me, then I was doing something right. I placed my intelligence on getting small amounts of red lines. So I worked at a corporate architecture firm, and whenever you turn something in, they always give you a bunch of red marks. Like it gets super bloody. So I placed my intelligence on getting small amounts of red lines. I placed my peace on the weekends. I only felt peace on Saturday. I placed my freedom only when I traveled out of the city, when I traveled to other countries. That's the only time I truly felt free. I placed my beauty on makeup and being only fit and on other people's compliments and jealousies towards me. Can you imagine that? And I felt loved only when others wanted to hang out with me, only when others wanted to be with me. So, friends, family. If nobody wanted to be with me, if nobody wanted to hang out with me, then I felt very unloved. So, that's how a life that before self love, that's how a life looks like before I truly loved myself. So, now I'm going to talk about how my life looks like and how any life can look like after you truly love yourself. So now I place my value on what I believe I am. So before I place my value on my competitors' losses, if other people did bad, then I felt like my value increased. Now my value stays the same because I believe that I am my value. My thoughts are my value, my voice is my value, who I am is my value. So I see myself as valuable. And if other people don't see it, if other people don't like it, and that's their problem. But because I see my value, other people, I attract people who see it. So so I become a magnet to people who see my value because I see it on myself. And before I used to place my worth on my boss's compliments on my work, on people telling me great job, and if I didn't hear it, I felt bad the rest of the day, the rest of the week. I had to get a compliment. I was a very overachiever on everything that I did, on sports, at the job, and the college classes that I liked. And now I place my worth on what I believe I am worth. So what I believe I give to people, the energy exchange that I give to people, the transformation, and also if it transforms me, then I know it's going to transform other people, and that has no price. And when I see my worth, and other people see it in me. Before I used to place my happiness on other people's jealousy and envy towards me. Oh my gosh, that's such a toxic belief. But yeah, that was my reality back then. After I truly loved myself, I placed my happiness on the little progress that I was making towards my goals, on the gratitude that I felt towards my day, on being grateful for who I am, on saying positive affirmations. So I created my happiness instead of being attached to other things, to other people, and just being on the status of waiting. Like I'm waiting, I'm waiting. But now, no, like there's no waiting. I choose happiness. Um, Before I used to place my intelligence on getting small amount of red lines at my corporate job. So on my boss telling me, great job, good job, but a lot of times they didn't because they were jealous. Like it was a super toxic environment. The corporate world is so competitive. If they tell you good job, then the person next to me feels like they didn't do a good job. It was very toxic in the comparison vibe. But now I place my intelligence. I don't even place it. I know I am intelligent because just because I have so much proof from the past, and because I know I am. I have a lot of ideas. I follow my intuition. That's my true intelligence, is my intuition. I don't follow my mind on ideas, on decisions. I follow my intuition, and my intuition is always right. Before I used to place my peace on the weekends, especially on Saturday. Now I place my peace. Actually, I create my peace. I don't place it anywhere. I create it. I create it within me. And that is so powerful because it's like everything that I was looking for these things, I was looking for them on the outside. I was searching, I was waiting, but now it's like now I create my peace. And I create it through my self love morning ritual in the morning, throughout the day, and then at night. Before, I used to place my freedom only when I traveled. Oh my gosh, that was so true. Like I felt like a huge prisoner of life, of my family, at work. But then after I truly loved myself, I had to feel that I was free with whatever I was doing. Because freedom is not outside, it's within, guys. If you have a critical mind, tormenting mind, even if you do travel, that tormenting mind is going to stay with you. Like you can't leave it behind. So once I learned to reprogram my mind and to switch it to a positive, supportive, cheerleading mind, and to a non-toxic mind, I was able to feel free. Before, I placed my beauty on makeup only and on being fit, and also on other people's compliments and jealousy towards me, especially girls. But now I don't even wear makeup. Maybe I wear makeup once every 3 months, maybe. And I'm super comfortable with seeing my pimples. So right now, like I have a bunch of pimples because I'm on my period. Who cares? I love looking at myself in the mirror. Obviously, there's a lot of days that it's like, oh my gosh, what's going on with me? What's wrong with my skin? But it's like, who cares? Like, I'll affirm my beauty affirmations, I'll affirm my happiness affirmations, and then I feel good. And my partner loves me just the way I am, with or without makeup. Well, without makeup because I barely wear any makeup. And I place beauty now on health. Before it was just fitness and being fit, but now it's on health, like how I feel within the food that I eat, and that for me is beauty. Um, Before, I felt loved only when others wanted to spend time with me, when others wanted to hang out with me, which wasn't a lot of times. It wasn't, and I felt so lonely, so unloved, so unwanted. But now I feel love because I am love. I am the frequency of love. I do feel the love. I create the love. I choose to feel love. And that's so empowering. And you can choose it too. You can feel all of this too. Like, you don't need money to feel anything. Like, and you know this. Every time you receive money, it's like you want more. Like, you want money because you want to feel secure, because you want to feel safe. But then you have it, and then you need more to feel again safe, again secure. And it's the same with our love relationship. Like, I didn't attract my partner because I needed him, or because I needed to feel loved, or because I needed someone to fill my void within. I did attract those kinds of guys in my past, and they were very toxic, very dramatic, very empty relationships, very sad and depressing. But when I attracted my current partner, I was already filled with love. I already filled my cup with freedom, with peace, with love, with happiness. And he is too. He has his cup filled. And we just share our happiness together. We share our love together. And when we're not together, I don't miss him. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, I need him. It's like we have a lot of fun together. We get along, we joke, we have a lot of stuff in common, so we love spending time together. But like, when we don't spend time together, it's like I love being by myself too. I love being alone, actually. So it's like when you attract things, it's not because you need them, it's because you became the magnet that attracted them. Seriously, once I love myself and I continue that journey, and I still do, obviously, that's why I'm teaching it. It's like you become a magnet. Everything just comes to you: the people, the clients, the money, the love, the fun experiences, the adventures, the ideas, the everything just comes to you. It's like life becomes magic. That's the power of self-love. And I just I believe that everyone should have this experience. Everyone shouldn't have to work for their peace, for their freedom, for their happiness. In regards to like getting a job and working for money and getting married and having kids, it's like that's not going to fill any void. You're still gonna have that void inside. You're still gonna be depressed because it's not something that comes from the outside. It's something that you have to fix inside. Okay, well, this is all I wanted to share with you guys, because I feel like self love is not. People who don't know it, they don't even know the benefits. They don't even know how transformational it is, and they don't even know that this is all you need to truly be happy, to truly find that peace, to truly find that true freedom. Nothing is ever going to give you any of that. You have to choose it within. Okay, so I just want to let you know that you can have this lifestyle too. And my program starts on January 11th, and I will teach you all the tools that I use till today, that help me create the peace, that help me create the happiness, that help me create the freedom and the love wherever I am, in the COVID, in quarantine, anywhere in the world, in the hot, in the cold. Because peace, love, freedom, and happiness is not outside. It's not after COVID ends. It's not with a new job. It's in here, and it's always going to be in here. So if you want to activate that magic within you, then this is a program for you. I'll be more than happy to have more girls to activate their magic and to live in true freedom, true love, true happiness. And just to close this off, all of my clients who just finished the self-love program had a transformational life. Like, I can't believe how much they changed in only 10 weeks. One of the girls, she attracted the biggest paycheck of her career, the biggest one. And she attracted the most clients in her life during the program. That's the power of you loving yourself. Another girl, she didn't know how to manifest. She didn't believe that she could manifest because she had a huge belief that she wasn't worthy of being helped, that she wasn't worthy of asking for help. she wasn't worthy of receiving the help. So in the program, she learned to ask for help, and she learned to ask the universe what she wanted, and she manifested a powerful spiritual experience. And that's super powerful, because when you manifest something that big, it's like you will never go back to your small little human being. It's like you become a magical creator. And then another client, she came in very angry, very toxic, very low vibe, very shy, very introverted. And throughout the program, she became this very high vibe, extroverted, peaceful, loving person. And then she even exposed herself to social media. She does podcasts. That's huge. It took me 1 year to open up my YouTube channel because I didn't feel ready. And someone that just went through the program, halfway the program, then she started to speak live on Instagram, on Facebook, which I know is super scary. I still get nervous when I do these live videos. But to do it she did it in half of the program. That's huge. It's like she changed her entire identity. She changed her entire view of herself. And then the outside matched that new identity, new energy. So if you want to change your energy, to change the life that you are experiencing, then join us on Monday, January 11th. We're starting the next batch of the Magical Self-Love program, and you will be transformed permanently. You will become a new person. So if you're ready to become a new person, jump in. If you don't want to change, then obviously don't join in. Okay, well, have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next time.